Mod time has returned for Farming Simulator 25, and today, well, we got an easy day. 15 mods were released, all platforms get 4 new and 2 updates, and PC Mac players get 5 new and 4 updates. New for all platforms include the JCB 419S wheel loader, Kröger TMR34, Krampe Radium 830S, and the Elho Scorpio 550. And new ones for PC Mac players include the Moi Doff X11, Lestagri weight pack, drying and Fermenter P-M, Productions Manager, and Forester. If you like staying updated with all the latest mods of Farming Simulator, make sure you subscribed and let's check them out. Starting off today, new ones for all platforms, we have the JCB 419S. This is from Ross in Mods. You probably have heard me talk a lot about him, man. Good reasons. Great modder. There's a lot of fun mods as well. So in here, what do we got? Well, we got 195 horsepower. We have power shift transmission, 250 liters of fuel. It's 29 mile per hour max speed, so a little bit different than some of the other ones that we see. And it weighs 13.4 tons. Boom. Now, what can we customize? Well, we can actually change up our transmission from a power shift to a variable transmission, which I prefer the CVTs, at least in Farming Simulator. They seem to work a little bit better. They're a little bit more reliable. Wheel options from Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Friedrichshafen, and Nokian tires. Yes, we have big old duals. We have front duals as well, and even a wide tire setup in there. Michelin's are just the standard set. In Continental, we have all the dual sets. In Midas or Mitas, we have all the dual sets as well. BKT, give me them big old BKT tires. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Same thing through Friedrichshafen, and Nokians are just a standard set. So Nokian and Michelin, the only outliers there. Beacons, we have rotating beacons. We have strobing beacons. We also have a light bar with rear lights or a light bar with no rear lights. So there you go. We've got that. We also have the LED strobes, which can be added. Hang on, let me spin it back around towards the back. There we go. Added towards the back or none. There are no front-facing strobe lights. CB radio around towards the inside with antennas on the outside. Very cool. And you can add some horns on the top as well. Now, if you're like me and you like to color customize, you've got a yellow and an orange, which are default. However, regardless, we also have all the other colors. So this is very cool. You know what? I kind of want to make one of these John Deere. So let's do that. Here we go. And yellow. You know, looks weird, but not bad. Pretty cool. Anybody remember back in the day when we didn't have John Deere, so we took Valtras and made them green and yellow? Oh, we were so naive. Hey, good news with this one, it works with all of your standard wheel loader tools. Now, if you use wheel loaders, maybe you don't, and you're a little curious about the 419, well, it's a little bit smaller than the 435 that we've got in the base game. That one is 252 horsepower at 14.4 tons, so about a ton less, 50-ish horsepower less as well, but we do have a lot more customization with the new one, so definitely check that out. I've also got some good news. The flashing lights on here, they're not crazy wild and tacky like we could see on some other mods. Around towards the back, here's around towards the front. Of course, we're on the ground, so that's what they look like up there. I don't know, not too bad. It's kind of nice if you've got any sensitivity to light. Hopefully these aren't so bad and you'll be able to use them. But I just wanted to mention it. I saw it, and as someone who was a DJ who frequently had patrons where I had to chill the light show out a little bit, just wanted to mention it. Next up on our list, we have the Kröger TMR34. Now, TMR doesn't just stand for total mixed ration. It also stands for whatever this trailer is. 50,000 liter capacity, 3 wheel brands from Trelleborg, BKT, and Friedrichshafen. And at Friedrichshafen, we could change them up as well. For the design on the front, we have ladder and attachment, or just the ladder. However, to remove that attachment is $15,000. It's also a pretty expensive trailer at 87 grand by itself. Design, we have a galvanized look and a checker plate. I definitely recommend going with that plating because it looks fantastic. Cover can be added if you would like, and then we have some color options. First one is for our chassis down at the bottom. We will go with a pink just to investigate. There we go, looking nice. Design color, let's go orange for the top. And then lastly, rim colors. We only have a few of these. We've got, I guess, what looks to be base game gray and also base game gray, but not in English. And then we have black as well. Next up, we've got a forage trailer. This is the Krampe Radium 830S. It holds 47,000 liters, and I hope you don't want it to hold any more, because it does not. And we also have a limitation when it comes to what we can load as well. Only forage crops. Wheel brands, we have a trailer board set, Michelin, PKT, and Vidistan, and we can change up a few of them as well. We do have a fire extinguisher. We've got a beacon light. Let's see if we can spin them right around here and take a look at the beacons. Well, not really a beacon light, is it? Those are strobe lights is what that is. As far as our main color, this is the colors that we are given. Decals, we can change those up. Pretty cool. Sidewalls, we'll go with the green there as well. Chassis, that is a gray. We'll go black for it. Hubs, red, why not? It is nice that we could change those up. Wheel chunks, nice. And then we have a PTO shaft at the front. Very cool. Lastly, rim color, we got black, silver, and white. No chrome. And your last new one today for on platforms, the Elho Scorpio 550. Now, this has been adapted from the base game. Tires on the arms are now correctly loaded via the tire configuration, improving terrain adaptation, and a color selection has been added to customize your fleet. Now, I know in Farming Simulator 22, regardless of what color you changed, it would still be yellow in the background, so I'll have to wait and see about that one. 2,000 liters, nothing one crazy through there, 120 horsepower, 5.5 meter working with at 9 miles per hour. We got Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, and Vidistan tires, and we have 2-bar or trailer setup for the front, so it is a little bit nice. We have multiple hitch options, and then we have colors as well. Now, I would love to see this thing change of colors, so let's go pink. I think that's going to be all right. No rim colors, weirdly enough. Now, we also have this guy here as well, but this didn't have a lot of colors either. And that one is a black sheep mod. We got that one pretty early on in FS25's life cycle. So for the test, that used to be yellow if you got really, really, really far away. So let's back up until either it disappears or changes colors. I imagine it's going to disappear first. Oh, we're getting pretty far. This is well beyond where it used to be, and it is still pink. We can still see it. I think they fixed it for Farm Sim 25. Definitely. Oh, how far can I get? Of course, as soon as I ended the last clip, it went away. So right here is where it goes away. Now, where are we on this map? Right there, and it is right there. All right. That only passes the test. Passes the visual test. Very cool. All right. Hey, whatever you did to fix that, thank you. Now let's talk updates. We have the machine storage 1002, improved the roof specular and improved the sounds. And we have the CSSR lamp pack 1960 through 1990. Now, this is version 1001, and beforehand it was PC only. Now it is crossplay. However, it does say changelog and then gives a description of the mod. So I'm not quite sure what was changed other than its own console now as well. Now let's talk new ones for PC and Mac players. We have the Moi Doff X11. No, I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but we'll move on. It holds 11,000 liters of slurry digestate, and it will spread it out at 9 mile per hour max speed. Now, it doesn't, for some reason, say in here what the working width is. However, on the website, it says it is 15 meters. So 15 meter working width and 9 miles an hour. 120 horsepower is required, and we've got a couple different wheel options to choose from. As always, those Vidistans are looking good. Next is our Lestagri weight pack. We've got a couple of them in here. So we have the 14, we also have the 16 or the 400 and 600, and then we have some interesting ones, some flat bits which hook up to the bottom of these, which is very cool. So if you want to expand the weight, just make sure that you select the correct one. We are going to go with the 600. There we go, and we'll grab ourselves 2 of these. All right, so we got this in here, and I have been fighting with it for a hot minute now. And for some reason, it is just not wanting to work for me. Sometimes it gets close, and then other times not so much. So your mileage may vary. I've been able to come at it from like a side angle for some reason, and it's giving me the trigger, but then I'm going, oh, hang on. You don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. Really? So I'm supposed to come at it from the side. Don't tell me that's right. Well, that's going to have to be fixed, isn't it? We also have a new placeable for PC and Mac players. Pretty rare to have that. This is the Drying and Fermenting P-M. This is a production where you can dry and ferment different things. We got a bell storage, well, say storage bell input here on the left-hand side. And then around towards front, we have the loose drop. We also have, right here, check this out. We have a full working monitor on the very front of it, which I think is very, very cool. So let's jump in here. We got chaff, grass, straw, hay, and silage. So for the chaff, that's going to go silage. If you put grass in here, it's also going to go silage. Or you could do grass and straw, which will turn into hay. Very neat. And just for funsies, let's come over here and let's go ahead and start dumping grass in. And let's see, there we go. You can see our percentage slowly going up. We're up to 2% of the grass. It holds 1.5 million liters, which is pretty wild. We've also got a customization option. You can add solar panels for an extra 32 grand. Now a couple more new ones for PC and Mac players. We have the Productions Manager. This is interesting. So it's a comprehensive production management system. It features a production overview where you could view all the productions with fill types, capacities, and monthly income. We have toggle views for switching between inputs, outputs, and recipes. Financial tracking. You can see the monthly revenue, costs, and net profit for each production. A logistics page with an overview of all the productions and their recipes, including supply duration, cycles per month, output mode, location, and status. We have auto management, which automatically activates and deactivates productions based on input availability and output capacity. That's kind of interesting. Smart notifications, where you get alerts in the game when productions start and stop, or when inputs or outputs are high or I guess low as well. There you go. CSV export, which exports all production data for external analysis if you're really into that kind of thing, and multi-language support available with 3 languages. It is a bit over the top for productions. There you go. And your other new one, we have Forester. The mod is a tool that replaces or removes trees within a configurable radius. It allows you to target specific tree types or modify all trees in the area without manually replanting. They do say to make sure you save your game before using this tool. Pretty interesting. Lastly, today, let's talk about updates for PC and Mac players. The first one is the Merlo Farmer Pro version 1101. They've added the high-tip shovel. Rinoagro tipping trailer pack version 2, they've added the TG50 model. Rinoagro Platforms Pack version 2, all models have been redesigned and auto load has been added. And lastly, Red Tape 1013, don't show grants button when the system is disabled, remove log warnings for tax statement payments, and remove some duplicate localized text. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. Drop a like if you did, get subscribed if you're new, and join the JGoHam fam. Double check your notifications, that way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.